Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan rose from poverty to build history's largest land empire through brilliant leadership and revolutionary tactics. He united Mongolia's warring tribes by promoting warriors based on skill rather than family ties. His military genius created unstoppable cavalry forces using innovative formations and psychological warfare, sparing cities that surrendered while destroying those that resisted. Unlike other rulers, he allowed religious freedom and exempted priests from taxes. He established the Yam postal system for rapid communication across vast distances and created the Yasa legal code to govern his empire. Though known for brutal conquests, his rule connected East and West, enabling unprecedented trade and cultural exchange. Genghis died undefeated at the peak of his power, leaving a legacy as history's most successful conqueror, whose military and administrative innovations shaped nations for centuries. Subjutai was one of history's greatest military commanders, serving as Genghis Khan's most brilliant strategist. Rising from humble beginnings as a blacksmith's son, he earned his place through pure skill in the merit-based Mongol army. His innovative tactics revolutionized warfare. He perfected feigned retreats, coordinated armies across continents, and adapted to any terrain. Subjutai conquered more territory than any other general, defeating 32 nations without a single major loss. He shocked Europe by crushing Hungary and Poland simultaneously in 1241, using siege weapons in field battles. A master of psychological warfare, he spread fear by allowing survivors to escape destroyed cities. Despite his power, he remained fiercely loyal to the Khans for over 50 years. Subjutai retired undefeated at age 72, leaving a military legacy still studied today. His campaigns reshaped Eurasia and demonstrated unmatched strategic genius. Jabi, nicknamed the Arrow for his lightning-fast attacks, rose from enemy to elite commander in Genghis Khan's army after famously wounding the Khan in battle and being pardoned. As one of history's greatest cavalry leaders, he revolutionized mobile warfare with his unmatched speed and precision. Jabi mastered long-distance raids covering thousands of miles and could adapt his tactics to any terrain. His brilliant scouting provided crucial intelligence that shaped Mongol victories. Specializing in psychological warfare, he used terror tactics to break enemy morale before combat began. Jabi remained undefeated throughout his career, conquering vast territories, including Russia during the first Mongol invasion there. Unlike many generals who retired safely, he died actively expanding the empire. His innovative hit-and-run tactics and ability to strike suddenly then disappear became hallmarks of Mongol warfare, establishing methods that would dominate battlefields for centuries. Jabi's legacy lives on as one of history's most effective cavalry commanders. Kublai Khan, Genghis Khan's grandson, made history by becoming the first Mongol to conquer all of China and establish the Yuan dynasty 171 to 11368. Unlike his warrior ancestors, he focused on governing rather than conquering, transforming Beijing into China's new capital. Kublai famously hosted Marco Polo at his court, creating a cultural bridge between East and West. He promoted religious tolerance, supported Buddhism while welcoming Christians and Muslims, and introduced revolutionary economic reforms like paper money. Though his attempted invasions of Japan failed due to typhoons, later called kamikaze, he successfully improved China's infrastructure by expanding the Grand Canal and building roads. Kublai blended Mongol and Chinese traditions, creating a unique imperial style. His reign marked both the peak of Mongol power and the beginning of their transition from nomadic conquerors to settled rulers. As the last effective Great Khan, he governed history's largest contiguous empire before its gradual decline. Berte was Genghis Khan's chief wife. She played a crucial role in building the Mongol Empire. At 17, she was kidnapped by rival tribes, an event that sparked Genghis Khan's early military campaigns to rescue her. As his most trusted advisor, she influenced political decisions and helped manage the empire's royal household. Berte birthed 4 sons who all became powerful rulers, ensuring the empire's continuation. Despite early hardships, she became one of history's most influential Mongol women, respected for her wisdom and leadership. Her kidnapping story became legendary, symbolizing loyalty and revenge in Mongol culture. Berte's legacy lived on through her children, who expanded their father's empire across Asia and Europe. She proved that women held real power in Mongol society, setting an example for future generations of female leaders in the empire. Terina Katon, made history as the first woman to rule the Mongol Empire, serving as regent from 1251 to 1246 after her husband Ögedei Khan's death. Born into the Neman tribe's merchant class, she rose to become one of the empire's most powerful figures through clever political maneuvering. Terina skillfully outmaneuvered male rivals, purged opposition leaders, and installed her son Guyuk as the next great Khan. She introduced controversial tax reforms while supporting religious minorities to build alliances. Though criticized for ruthless tactics, she maintained stability during a dangerous transition period. Terina proved women could govern the patriarchal Mongol world, setting a precedent for later powerful Khatons. Her 5-year reign demonstrated that political brilliance, not just military might, could rule the empire. Macaulay stands as one of history's most remarkable military leaders, rising from slavery to become Genghis Khan's most trusted general. As the only non-royal to earn the prestigious king title, he commanded the 20-year campaign against China's Jin dynasty, consistently defeating larger armies through brilliant tactics. Macaulay mastered innovative warfare techniques, skillfully combining mobile cavalry with siege engines to conquer fortified cities. Unlike many powerful commanders, he remained completely loyal to Genghis Khan despite having his own substantial forces. Beyond his battlefield successes, he proved an able administrator of conquered Chinese territories. Macaulay died in 1203 while still actively campaigning, having never retired from military service. His legacy demonstrates the Mongol Empire's meritocratic system at its best, where ability, not birthright, determined success. Posthumously honored as a military saint, Macaulay's career showed how far talent and loyalty could take someone in Genghis Khan's army. Jamoka was Genghis Khan's most significant rival and former blood brother, playing a crucial role in Mongol history. As children, he and Temujin, later Genghis Khan, swore an oath of eternal friendship as Andes. Their relationship turned competitive as adults when both sought to unite Mongolia's tribes. Jamoka proved a brilliant military leader, winning early victories through ruthless tactics like boiling enemies alive. He boldly declared himself Guyuk Khan, universal ruler, directly challenging Genghis's authority. Though temporarily uniting more tribes than Genghis, Jamoka ultimately lost when his allies deserted him. When captured, he requested and received an honorable execution. Their complex relationship, from brothers to rivals, helped forge Genghis into the conqueror who would build an empire. Jamoka's opposition forced Genghis to become a better strategist and leader. Guyuk Khan had a 2-year reign from 1246 to 1248. As the third great Khan, marked a turbulent period in Mongol history. The son of Ögedei Khan, he gained power through his mother Terina's political scheming after a 5-year regency period. Unlike previous Khans, Guyuk showed strong favoritism toward Nestorian Christianity, while harshly suppressing opposition, executing rivals and reversing his mother's policies. He planned a major invasion of Europe to punish his cousin Batu Khan of the Golden Horde, but died mysteriously during preparations, possibly from poisoning or alcoholism. Guyuk famously sent a defiant reply to Pope Innocent IV, demanding submission rather than discussing conversion. Though he attempted administrative reforms against corruption, his short rule exposed growing divisions in the empire that would eventually lead to its fragmentation after his unexpected death. Dayan Khan emerged as Mongolia's great reunifier in the late 15th century, becoming the last effective ruler of a united Mongol empire. Descended directly from Genghis Khan, he ended decades of civil war and brought stability during his 40-year reign, 1479 to 1543. Dayan reorganized the military into 6 powerful Tumen units and skillfully divided Mongolia into eastern and western administrative regions. His campaigns against China's Ming dynasty forced tribute payments, restoring Mongol pride. A devout Buddhist, he strengthened Tibetan Buddhism's influence across Mongolia. Unlike later rulers, Dayan successfully resisted growing Manchu power, maintaining independence. His reforms and leadership delayed Mongolia's fragmentation for another century, marking the nation's last period of true strength before foreign domination. Dayan Khan's legacy remains as the ruler who temporarily revived Genghis Khan's vision of a unified Mongol state. Thanks for watching. I truly appreciate you taking the time to check out this video. If you feel there are any Mongolian warriors I might have missed, or any I didn't cover, please let me know in the comments below, And don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video and subscribe for more informative videos. Just like this one. Also, I'm having chicken burgers for dinner tonight.